I'm Gaylene, this is Shirley, and this is the story about how Cyril Neville, who was my godfather in Greymouth, how Cyril came to give me this doll called Shirley. When I was 3 and 4, Iris and Cyril Neville lived next door to us, and Cyril was my godfather, and they had 2 children called Dallas and Raymond, who were slightly older than us. This is a walkie-talkie doll, and in 1952 there weren't very many about, and there were very few of them in Greymouth. Dallas, who lived next door to me, she was Cyril's daughter. The Nevilles and the Prestons, they lived next door, and they were always in one another's houses. There was 2 things that I wouldn't say I was jealous of, but I thought it was a pretty big deal about Dallas and Raymond. They had a horse named after them, Dalray, and that horse won the Melbourne Cup. And the other thing I liked about Dallas and Raymond was that Dallas had a walkie-talkie doll. Cyril is a wonderful godfather for a filmmaker to have, because Cyril took risks. He was the Greymouth bookie, and in those days being a bookie was highly illegal. When Dalray won the Melbourne Cup, Cyril had to take all his money from the tote. He must have had everything he owned on the horse, because he took £62,000 in Australian money from the tote that day. They gave it to him in pillowcases. When he came home, he bought me a walkie-talkie doll all of my own. When Cyril did that, Dallas went down to the end of the garden and buried her walkie-talkie, because obviously the best thing about having it was me wanting to play with it. And when he came home, there was a hell of a party. And it was, I just remember the day, it was actually probably about a 3-day party when the Nevilles came home with the Melbourne Cup, and they didn't live next door to us for very much longer after that.